Hey guys, welcome back to the Liam Loves Lego channel, and in this video we're going to be talking about the new Marvel sets that were just released. Now, I haven't had a chance to do a video like this because usually the set wave is already out and it's kind of pointless for me to make a video if it's been 4 weeks since these images debuted. But since these images are newly released, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on these sets, which is mostly negative. So if you're someone that is in love with the new Marvel sets, maybe you've already seen the images, then you're probably not going to want to watch this. So the first set is the Miles Morales versus Morbius, and this costs $24.99 in the United States. Now, I didn't actually watch the Morbius movie. This doesn't really look to me like the Morbius character because, oh boy, I certainly saw the trailer and some promotional pictures for the movie and stuff. This looks like a vampire. So, in my opinion, I think this is supposed to be a comic book version of Morbius. Now, I believe, I'll put an image on screen if I'm right, there is a previous Morbius minifigure, probably from the Batman movie sets, but this Morbius here looks like it's not true, but it almost looks like he had like like those spiky ears that like a vampire would have, but really it's just the image and the hair. Now, Miles Morales is the Black Spider-Man featured in that Spider-Verse movie. So I have a little set, I'll put it on screen right now, that has a black and red Spider-Man. So I assume that is the Miles Morales Spider-Man, but this is him again. And then he has a car. And now the car actually looks cool, but it's really small. It's smaller than a Speed Champions car would be now. Now, this is bigger than a Speed Champions car would have been prior to like 2020 or whatever, but this is $25, so it's actually more expensive than a Speed Champions car is now, as the single Speed Champions cars are $20. So this is a Marvel, so you're paying for the license basically. $5 additional, which isn't that bad, but the car itself looks so small. The thing is, even though I didn't watch Morbius and I'm not like crazy about this set, I might actually buy it because I think it actually looks kind of cool. I'm not someone that's super like pining to get my hands on a Morbius minifigure, but I think it is cool. I do already have I'm gonna call it the black and red Spider-Man. I guess it is the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I've always referred to it as the black and red Spider-Man. But I think I'm probably just more interested in the overall package with the car, not fixated on one certain aspect, which would be one of the minifigures. So moving on, we have the Ghost Rider mech and bike, which is going to cost $34. And I guess that this is a 7 plus set aimed at children, but I'm sorry. I don't see how a 7-year-old is going to put this together. It has Technic elements on it. It seems a little bit too complex for a 7-year-old, in my opinion. Maybe the 7-year-olds of today are more advanced, but I know I couldn't have done this at 7. So to me, Ghost Rider in a mech obviously makes no sense, but I was watching Jangbrick's video and he said the kids are kind of going to treat it as just like a buffed up Ghost Rider. And that makes sense to me as well, but it still looks like a mech. So basically, Ghost Rider put on a giant suit of armor, which is a mech, and he's riding this bike because the head is so small, but the body is so big. The bike itself is cool, but this is a set that I'm actually like looking at it, but I don't think I would buy it. You see, I own the original set with Ghost Rider. I did not buy the car, which I'm putting on screen right now, with Ghost Rider, but this set is just kind of funny to me, but I don't think it's like bad. I just think it's kind of weird that he is on a mech, but the reason they did this, in my opinion, is so they could do a larger size Ghost Rider bike, because obviously it wouldn't make any sense if Ghost Rider was riding a bike this big and he was just a little minifigure. So I guess that's why they did it. I'm not sure. $34. It's actually not that bad of a price, but it's kind of weird to me. So moving on, this is a set I'm gonna spend no time on. It's a Hulkbuster, and it costs $50. Now I have the I would say second Hulkbuster. I'll put an image of it on screen right now. So I don't need another one. This one looks different. Jangbricks, I watched his video only, said that this is relevant to the source material. I watched that movie when it came out. I don't remember it, so I guess the gray stuff on the Hulkbuster, that's what I'm noticing, and I notice It's way taller and bigger than the other Hulkbuster that I own. It looks more mature. The minifigures are stupid. You get Bruce Banner, those horrible black soldier things. Like, I don't know what they are. They got all the legs. Or are they arms on the back? I don't know what those are, but Chitauri, I don't know. But anyway, the problem I have with this set is for some reason Lego and Marvel are still doing sets on Infinity War and whatever, what was it, Infinity War 1 and 2? I don't even remember. Honestly, I think those movies are where we really started to see a downward spiral because Hulk and Bruce Banner merged and he's like cooking food for people. Like, I'll put an image of that on. Like, that's just stupid. Like, the movies, to me, I thought it kind of just fell off. Anyway, I don't know why Lego is still making sets based off those movies. That doesn't make any sense to me, but if that's what they want to do, then that is cool. The final set is a not a Hulkbuster. It is a Helicarrier, maybe. I can't get the image thing to pop up. This is the Quinjet. All right, $100. So I don't buy $100 sets unless it's like the spaceship, the Viking ship, the pirate ship. Those are cool, but I'm not going to pay $100 for a licensed Marvel set. Maybe a Star Wars set, maybe. So the Quinjet is something that I'm not incredibly familiar with. I'll put an image of the original Quinjet on screen right now. I know for Age of Ultron they made another one. To me, it just looks like a ship. I understand the significance it has in Marvel, but like to me, it isn't crazy or anything. For figures, you do get these like classic Avengers 1 figures of Black Widow, Thor, Captain America, Loki, and Iron Man. Captain America in particular has something new with his helmet, which I'm noticing. Loki is fine. Thor is not really anything new. Same with Iron Man and Black Widow. Now, it does come with this stand, which is nice, but it looks kind of awkward on the stand right there. I'm assuming the wings open. I will see if I can find an image of the wings open. So I actually found the box of the set, and the wings are open there, so it looks pretty cool. It looks a little bit different than I originally believed, but as I said, it's been a long time since I saw the Infinity War movies. It's been even longer since I saw this. Interestingly enough, though, we can see that Lego and Marvel are returning to their roots. They're making a set based off the first movie, so that's kind of interesting. Unless there's some new film I haven't seen where they once again use the Quinjet and reprise original characters, which there isn't. So this is based off the first film. So, I'm going to talk about the mech armor sets. I almost said the Hulk Busters. So, there's a Hulk mech armor, which is $14. That's stupid, okay? Hulk doesn't need armor. It's like Lex Luthor mech. I mean, it looks like the Lex Luthor mech. I don't understand why Hulk needs armor, but I get it. They're trying to bring back this. So, if kids want Hulk, tiny Hulk head in a big suit, then they can buy that. Next up, and also I don't give a crap about posability and all that. Like, I'll pose it maybe, but I'm not going to be articulating it every day. Rocket Raccoon mech, also $14. Silly, silly, silly. Now, Rocket Raccoon in a mech, as Jangbrick said, makes more sense than Hulk in a mech, but I just don't care about Rocket Raccoon. I think he's annoying. I don't know who voices him, but anyway, he does have the tail, so I thought that was kind of funny that he has a tail. On the mech, which is pretty funny. So moving on, I actually kind of like the Wolverine mech they came out with, even though I'm not a huge fan of these like Hulkbuster mech things. What are they called? Mech armors? I thought they had a cooler name. Anyway, the third one is, aren't there three of them? Oh god, it's a Thanos mech. And we already have a Thanos mech. Now this almost could be Thanos, like a Thanos buildable figure. But the problem is, his head is so small that it doesn't work. He's also carrying a weapon that I think he had in Infinity War. He's got the stones and the glove, Infinity Gauntlet, whatever. But, yeah, it looks lame to me. I don't care. I think I would have preferred the original one. I'll pull up some images for you guys. Let's see it. I don't know. I think the original one... okay, I got the original one up right now. And I have to say that it definitely looks faker. I don't think it's not supposed to be based off his appearance in those movies, I think. It looks silly, but it's kind of cool. Comparing it to this one, I definitely think the new one is better looking in terms of, like, Thanos. Like, this looks like a cartoony Thanos, but I don't know. I actually had a lot of thoughts about buying the original one. Like, I remember seeing it, but I didn't buy it. And now I'm looking at it, and it says $59 on eBay, so that is my loss. But I don't sell my set, so it wouldn't really hurt me. But anyway, the new one actually looks really good, but I don't know how tall it will be, and also I don't really care. I just think it does look significantly better. So that's my take on these new sets. As other sets release, I'm probably not going to do Ninjago because I know the new Ninjago images came out. Probably not going to do that because I'm just not in tune enough with Ninjago anymore. But if we get new Star Wars images or something, Speed Champions, you know it. I'm going to see you later and peace out.